Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1... Beam me up, my juicy little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers by. And I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that life is treating you also most deliciously. Now then, just need to have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. So today, this afternoon, I'm out in my garden. Okay, my delicious little babies. And of course, what I absolutely super duper love, my delicious little babies, is the little birdies. I absolutely love the little birdies, okay? And they love me, and I feed them every single day. So they've got lots of delicious food, and my beautiful little foxes, and my beautiful little Maisie, beautiful little Rubes, okay? So yeah, so they're all honky-dory, tickety-boo. My delicious little babies. Okay, so if you do enjoy the video today, if you could please click on the like. For others of you, please feel free to subscribe. Okay, it's always welcomed. Okay, so let's just make a start. So I hear that what's his name, Cornel West is going to be running for president, you know, in the old America. Well, I mean, you see, when we look at this, my delicious little babies, right, you're going to see what's going on here, how this is rocking and a-rolling, okay? So you've got Donald Trump on one side, where he's, well, they've indicted him. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Of course, I personally do not see that much will really come of that myself, okay? That's just my thoughts, my delicious little babies. But, of course, you know, they've got to do these things, haven't they? And then, of course, you know, they're bringing in your other man there. Now, then, I've got to be honest with you, my delicious little babies, because I do not know everything. No, I do not. We're all still learning, aren't we, my delicious little babies? But here's what I have to say. I mean, me personally, I've never seen your man there before. And that's genuine, my delicious little babies. I've never seen your man there before. But from what I can see of him, and anyone who knows me, anyway, I'm not even going to go into it. I'm not racist or prejudiced, okay? I'm just done telling it the way it is, okay? Well, I really could not see him as a president. And that's not being nasty, my delicious little babies. That's just my thoughts. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, you cannot really see any of them as really being true presidents, can you really? Do you understand what I mean? Because they're all a crock of shit anyway. Do you say? So that's the news there. Then we heard about poor Julian Assange. So now, you know, if anybody thinks that I'm a... well, whatever somebody wants to name me, then, you know, I do not know what others think. Well, then that's up to anybody else, isn't it? It's their choice, you know. We all have a freedom of speech. I personally do not feel, even if your man there even got into presidency, that that he would change things. No. There's just something about his energy that I just didn't like. My delicious little babies, and in fact I only watched a tiny bit of the video. It's not like me, but I just thought I just do not want to hear this shout. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Sort of remind you of another Obama. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Because of course, you know, they have to get others to do their damn dirty work. Do you see? If you look at, you know, for the presidents, and, you know, and you look at John F. Kennedy, you know, and what he was trying to do, God bless his beautiful, dear little soul, and you can see what he tried to do, and, of course, look what happened there, and, of course, I watched all the footage concerning our lovely JF Kennedy, and, I mean, that must have been the most awful experience for his wife, to be sat right next to him when that happened. Do you see what I'm saying? But if you actually looked at the footage of the video, okay, you only have to look, you'll see that all the bodyguards came out of the way. If you watch it all the way through. Do you see? And you'll see they all just came out of the way, you know, to, let's just say, give a clear shot, shall we say, on target. Do you see? And what a shame, because what he wanted to do, God bless his beautiful dear little soul, was to change things. Do you see? But they're not a liking, they're not a wanting anyone to change things. They just want to get ones in power who can follow the leader. That's what they're wanting, you see. So you have to see how this rocks and rolls. I mean, even with Robert F, you know, Kennedy. Yes, I mean, I've watched some speeches to do with Robert F. Kennedy, yes. I mean, I do not agree with his climate change. No, I do not. Because, I mean, even today, well, I've been told it's, what, 30 today. Do you see what I'm saying to you? I mean, I love this weather. I mean, as soon as I'm finished my little babies, I did a video yesterday, right? I was wearing my bikini top. Well, I'm going to be wearing it again today. I'm in my shorts at the moment, okay? So, as soon as I'm done with my video, to you all, my delicious, beautiful little babies that you all are, off comes my top and on goes my bikini, okay? Because I intend to sunbathe, because I'm a liking. I love the sun and the sun loves me, okay? So, so, you know, nothing will change at all. And if anybody does feel that this will change, well, I feel very sorry that some out there, do you know what I'm saying to you, my little babies? It just seems to me that some things just never change. But of course, you know, you are having more who are woken up now. I mean, I was listening to our lovely Jackson Hinkle, not in that way. And he was talking about, you know, where more of, you know, and even the younger generations and everyone are now waking up. Do you see what I mean? To, you know, the trueness of what's really going on in old Russia, Ukraine, what's going on over there. Okay, so please, if you could all just take a little look at our wonderful Jackson Hinkle. Not in that way, Martin the Sugar Babies. He's even changed his music at the end, you know, it's really like flipping funky. Do you see what I mean? Because you see what it is with little Jackson, he's a younger generation, okay? And me, I just, well, I found him flipping hilarious. Do you see what I'm saying, you Martin the Sugar Babies? He puts on his little accents and everything. And another excellent one to look at, Martin the Sugar Babies, if you want to know about the war in Ukraine, please, and thank you, please go on to our lovely and magnificent Duran with our lovely and beautiful, and he is delicious, Alex Christoforo, and our lovely Alexander Mercury's. Not in that way, okay? So please, if you could take a listen to those as well, okay? And they do talk about all different things. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Oh, yeah, changing the subject. So I heard, when was it, last week? Our lovely Alex Belfield, God bless his beautiful dear little soul. Well, I heard about he. And, well, I mean, it's only what I heard, my delicious little babies. But I heard that they're wanting to keep him in for longer. All to do with that flipping sharty, flipping Jeremy, flipping Van. He's another follow the leader, complete flipping and utter twat. If ever you flipping would know one. Do you see what I mean? And I do not know him personally, neither would I want to know him personally. He's a piece of shit for what he's done, okay? I always say, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I repeat again. There's no smoke without fire. right? So to accuse our dear, God bless his beautiful dear little soul, I can only hope he's all right, God love him, to accuse him of doing all these things, yes. And what was even worse, okay, I'm not saying that what's down in black and white, that's just a figure of speech, my delish little babies, but I'm not saying that, you know, what's down in black and white is not black and white. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it takes two to tango and one to say no. So in other words, another figure of speech. So in other words, okay, Jeremy Van was certainly not an innocent party to all of this. But of course, it gets out there. And because you have others who do not lack our lovely Alex Belfield, not in that way, right? But because they do not like him, well, of course, you know, they slate him, they call him all these names and do all these things. But if it was those who were in that situation, how would they be? My delicious little babies, how would they be? Okay, you see, the trouble is, and this is what we got, we laugh, my delicious little babies. Just let me have another sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Oh, I love my coffee. It's so delish. You know, what better way to spend a Sunday? Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes, a coffee and a lovely, beautiful, sunshiny weather and a little birdies singing. What better way, okay? Keep an eye on the bricks, by the way, okay? But as I'm saying to you, well, you see, this is the trouble we laugh, isn't it? Because you got way too many. You see, they think that their own shart doesn't stink. That's the trouble, you see. We laugh. You see me, I have me flipping mad moments. I have flipping every kind of moment, actually. Do you know what I mean? I'm up and down, around the bend, just like a little roller coaster. But at the end of the day, what you see me is what you get. And if I feel that somebody is doing something that maybe they shouldn't be doing, I'm not perfect myself. No, I am not perfect by any stretch of my delicious little babies, yes. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, I will even criticise myself. You know, if I feel I've done something wrong, you know, I'm very critical of myself. Do you see what I mean? But at the same time, I bless myself and I say, thank you for being who I am. Do you see what I mean? But the one thing about me, my delicious little babies, is that I'm not false, and neither was our lovely dear, and not in that way, our lovely dear Alex Belfield. He too was not false. But because, you know, he said too many things, you know, and he was not shushy. Do you see what I'm saying to you? But what a flipping terrible shame if this is the truth of what I've heard. I mean, how disgusting. And then, so God bless him, please can we send out, you know, our canned thoughts out for anybody who does happen to like our dear little Alex Belfield. Because me personally, I thought he was flipping brilliant. I really did, you know. And he has such a way of getting things across. Okay, you do not agree with 100% of everything what he says, no. But that's the beauty of life. Nobody has to agree with anybody on everything, okay? But for 95%, he was flipping, there we go, bang on flipping correct. But of course, to do this to him and do an extension when, God bless him, he's just, you know, God bless his beautiful dear little heart. And there's others out there who are not celebrities, who are just not cut out for going behind bars. And then, so we change the subject. What about, so our thoughts go out to our dear little Alex Belfield. That's for me anyway, okay? So let's go on to the next one. Oh, our poor Julian Assange. Not in that way. So what is this that I've heard, the latest, that they're trying to, oh, what do they call it? Extradite him to America, when he's otherwise had no connections to America. Can you see? Now, this has gone on for over 4 years just because he's a true journalist telling the truth. I mean, and what about our law systems all over the world? You know, why are they not standing up and saying, no, this is wrong to put an innocent man behind bars? all because he spoke the truth. Do you see? My delicious little babies. It's flipping damn well disgusting. So please, if we can just send out our kind thoughts for our dear Julian Assange, not in that way, not in that way, and his dear little, beautiful little family. Do you see? Because like himself and dear little Alex Belfield and his dear little wife and dear little family, you know, none of this should be happening. And then you got that Pablo Gonzalo, and then you got our wonderful and delicious, not in that way, not in that way with any of them, our lovely and delicious little Gonzalo, sorry, Lira. And again, you know, we should be able to have, every single one of us, we should be able to have, I'm going to say this again, my delicious little babies, we should be able to have a freedom of speech. You know, it shouldn't just be one way or the highway, a figure of speech. No, that's wrong. Do you see? Anyway, let me change the subject. So God bless dear Julian Assange and his dear little family. I hope that, please God, because right now we're needing a miracle. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? And it goes to anybody who's been locked up like this, just for speaking the truth. It's all wrong. You cannot just go around incarcerating like this and be done doing these things. It's very naughty. And it's very wrong. And it should not be allowed to continue. No. Do you see, my delicious little babies? It's just all wrong, okay? Just changing the subject. So let's get back to the old UK. So what's going on there, my delicious little babies? Well, Thetford seems to be getting somewhere, God bless them, okay? You know, to put a stop to these 15-minute cities. Okay, you know, and of course, you know, for the majority of the councils, you know, in our UK, okay, I mean, even for them, for a lot of them, they do not even know themselves, okay, but it's like I say, okay, it's like they're just like little robots, follow the leader, you know. Some may have rent to pay, some may have mortgages to pay, do you see what I mean? And they just go to their little jobs just like a little flipping 9 to 5, like a little flipping robot, doing as they're told, okay? And not speaking up. Well, there seems to be a lot of progress in Thetford, so good on you, Thetford. Keep going, okay? Because they're actually getting a lot of emails and calls, you know, for in other parts of the UK, you know, of how they've gone about it and how we can put a stop to things, do you see? So, yeah, good on you, Thetford. Please keep going, my delicious little babies. And, of course, if you can help others in other places, that would be absolutely grand. And please and thank you, okay? So let's go on to something else. Oh, somebody's cooking a curry. Oh, I can smell it. Oh, that's flipping delish, that is, you know, my delicious little babies. Smells like a proper Indian, like when I cook mine. Oh, it's delicious, okay? I can smell the food. Well, I'm going to be eating a little bit later, so I love my food. Everybody does. I love my food, okay? But let me just get back. Oh, that just reminds me, my delicious little babies. Now, when I was explaining with the old cookery lesson yesterday, about to make Spanish potatoes, you know, I only flipping forgot the other flipping main ingredients, didn't I? My delicious little babies. Well, you need to gently fry, you know, do a large onion, you know, like a brown onion, yes. Gently fry it in extra virgin olive oil, okay? And then, of course, you know, when they start to go like super duper soft, then, you know, cut some cloves of garlic, you know, and just add it in. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, and then you can take it off the stove, and then you can put in your chilli, your salt, your pepper, you know, and all these things, and your sweet paprika. But I always use 2 teaspoons of that, you know, because I like mine pretty dark, you know, that you really get the taste through. And then you just do all that and just mix it in and just simmer it. So I do apologise, my delicious babies. I thought about this. I haven't listened to my other video. I haven't, no, not yet. But I must be honest, I flipping forgot that, didn't I? So my apologies, my delicious babies. So I was giving you a flipping cookery lesson and flipping missing out some of the main ingredients. I do apologise. Anyway, So let me just get back to what I'm saying. And of course, you know, you got the zazums quite blatantly in the old sky. Okay, so we're getting the clouds because they do not just magically appear, do they? Okay, so yes, so you got Deptford. Also, we've got well, the old Lego electric cars are not selling very well, are they? My delicious little babies. No, because of course, if anybody, you know, God bless. I mean, you are going to get some who, you know, they fall for this shot. You know, the old flipping Lego electric cars. Okay. But if they was to use their noddle and think, well, why they're not doing all of the electric points, you know, as many as what they say they were going to do, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So why is it, sir, and I'm not being nasty, my delicious little babies, and I'm not here to, you know, to take the pee and all this, yes? I mean, sometimes we have to genuinely feel sorry for some, that they simply just cannot, God bless them, because that's what we have to say, use their old flipping noddle. You see, and of course, you know, this is all, again, part of climate change. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? The whole lot is a crock of flipping shart. Please, I beg you with the Lord of mercy, please keep your flipping damn well cars, your petrol and your diesel. You see, because this is what they are wanting, you see. They want everybody to get rid of their cars, do you see? For it to all play in their little plans. Do you see what I mean? Well, of course, you know, their plans are not going too well, are they? My delicious babies, because right now, not only are they exposing themselves to what they really are, but on top of that, you got the WEF, you got the WHO, you got all this. Well, they're actually looking like a flipping laughing stock. My delicious little babies, that's what they are. They're looking like a flipping laughing stock. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, yes? So ones are just, well, not so much with the WHO, I wouldn't say, because, you know, this seems to be an obstacle that we have to get over, and rather flipping it quickly. There we are. Do you see? Okay? Because that's what they are wanting, you know, full control. And if that was the case, I'm going to have to repeat it again, my delicious little babies. Well, of course, if they was to get away with this, that just simply means that they can lock you down whenever they feel like it. You know, when they want to do a, let's just say, a land grab, or, you know, they want to thief more things, steal more things. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? So, for those who are following all these things, we know. But what we're needing to do is get the word out to others out there so that they're understanding what is going on here. Do you see? Because this is putrid. You cannot take over all of our lives, okay? That I feel like that. No. Do you see? We were born free. Each and every one of us was born free. Not to be told what to do, like a little flipping Ben. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? So no, some more of us now, we need to get our old flipping noddles together. Do you see what I mean? And put a stop to this shart. Do you see? It's like, and I'll say this just before I leave my video, it's not a long one today, my delicious little babies, okay? It was yesterday, but not today, okay? And I've got my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Kaz. She's coming today as well. You know, she just loves to be out in the sun, you know? So we'll sit and have a bite to eat, a little drinky booze, and that'll be that, yes? But the fact of the matter is, my delicious little babies, is that, you see, what we have got to do, okay, is we must push back as much as possible. Okay, so every time they say something, there we go, we did the opposite. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Sorry, I stumbled on that little bit for some reason. But what I'm saying to you is that I genuinely, me personally, I do not feel that they're going to get away with this. That's me personally, you know. So, and of course, I've said it before and I'll say it again. What this comes down to is now, it may not look like it to some of you out there, my delicious little babies, but I believe, there we go, they're running scared. And the reason why is because too many are waking up to this shit. Do you see? That is simply, there we go, what is happening here. Do you see? And of course, you know, the more and more and more that they wanted to push everything forward is the more and more and more that others are simply looking and thinking, no, this is flipping super duper, flipping big time, flipping serious. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Yes? And one last thing, sorry, just before I go, that's just coming to me old noddle. You know, you are going to get some in the world, and once again, we have to say, God bless, okay? Where, you know, because, you know, these old chips in your brains, do you see what I mean? You're going to get ones, you know, who they want to help to save the planet, yes. So what they're going to do, this is the idiocy of it all. They're going to go, oh yes, please, stick a chip in my head, let's see if it works to help humanity. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, yes? And the chances are what's going to happen, just like decades ago when they put out, you know, a vaccine, as they call it, and they had trials, and very sadly others passed. Well, it seems that I can see, there we go, I can see this coming before I even see it, that it's going to be a similar thing, really. So you're going to be hearing a few, there we go, a few more than a few cases where, of course, you know, they're going to put themselves forward to try to help save the planet. You know, by having a flipping chip in your flipping noddle. Do you say? Well, if it never worked on all the beautiful, oh God, rest the beautiful dear little souls. If it never worked on the beautiful dear little animals that they've been experimenting on, well, surely to goodness, hello, ding, ding, dong, dong, common sense. Well, it's surely not going to flipping happen with a flipping human, is it? What the flipping name does. You say? So if the poor little animals are passing away, well, what's going to happen to a human? Can anybody see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little baby? So I just like to continue to mention these things because others need to be fully aware of what's damn well flipping going on here. Okay? And this is violating our flipping, again, what the flipping named us, our flipping human rights. We have a right to walk, talk, breathe, eat, drink, laugh, cry, whatever we want to do. We have a right to do all these things. You know, we shouldn't have somebody flipping dictating to us and telling us what to flipping damn well do. Well, really, they should get on their back and pedal flipping fast. That's what they should flipping do. Do you see what I mean? Because, oh, hello, little bee. You know, and that's simply the way that I see things, my delicious little babies. But I will keep putting it out. I really, really will, you know. Because others need to be fully understanding here what is going on. This is extremely serious. Very serious indeed. But of course, you know, when you talk to many, God bless them, that nobody's interested. Have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Nobody's interested. Because we just become, you know, as, again, what a flipping name does, flipping human, you know, where everybody's in their own little bubble. Everybody's concerned with, you know, God bless them, with paying bills and doing all these things and just trying to live the flipping lives. But we shouldn't have to keep having, you know, where they say, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And then they're frightening everybody every flipping 5 minutes. Do you see? Well, it's just crackers and crazy, in my opinion. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes, but we just need to keep this awareness going. Oh, one last thing. In the old UK, oh, 2 more things, actually. I walked down the road this morning and I was talking to a gentleman. He was doing his, you know, the front of his drive. You know, and I know him, you know, and his wife, you know, when I walk past and everything with my beautiful and delicious little Ruby Tuesday, she's just resting at the moment, bless her, because it gets a little bit hot, you know, for the little babies, you know what I mean? Anyway, and he was saying that, you know, where I live, over there, the lakes, okay, because I was the one who mentioned something first, because I said I've been hearing reports, you know, little beautiful little animals where they've been going into the, you know, to walk around the lakes with their mummies and daddies, and well, they've ended up with the runs, they've ended up with terrible diarrhea and everything. Well, anyway, he's just told me this morning, God bless him, that dear man there, he's told me that he'd heard, that's on his Facebook, I think, did he say his brother on the Facebook, that over there, that they've been spraying things. Well, I noticed that I've seen some men spraying things, you know, with their old, you know, on their back. Do you know what I mean? And spraying. To kill the beautiful little animals. There we are. Look at that. My delicious little babies. See what's going on here in the old flipping UK to kill our beautiful little babies and little animals. Can you say? And then I heard, because I know another dear man, okay, dear gentleman, God bless him, not in that way, not in that way, not in that way with any of them. And Friday he was going off to Blackpool for the weekend. Oh, good morning, my little princess. You all right? Oh, it's my beautiful, delicious little neighbour. Oh, they're so beautiful, beautiful little family, you know. You all right, darling? Yes? Have a beautiful day. Love ya. Oh, so beautiful. Sorry, my delicious little babies. I do get distracted. She's smiling. Anyway, because they all know what I'm like. Everybody knows me by now, right? Anyway, and so sorry about that, my delicious little babies, but I'll never be sorry for, you know, for talking. And okay? She's just getting a washing in, God bless. Anyway, I got mine in earlier. Yes, and so they're going to Blackpool, the two of them. And I said, well, go and get it. It's only a figure of speech, my delicious little babies, and it's not swearing. I said, well, make sure that you get flipping rat-assed. That's what I said to them, right? And they said, oh, we will, Carla, right? Anyway, and I said, it's been flipping donkeys. I said, since I went to Blackpool. I said, and me and my delicious and beautiful dear little friend Kaz, I said, we did a video months ago and we were talking about Blackpool, Lima. And then he turned round, this dear man, yes, he's an engineer, yes, and he does all these things and carpentry and everything as well, yes. Oh, God bless him. Not in that way, yes. Anyway, and he turned round and said that there's been a problem in the old UK, in Blackpool, with the roller coaster. That what's happening is it's not quite stopping. There we go, where it should be stopping, and you know, the passengers are having to get off and walk along the tracks. Well, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, my delicious little babies. Correct me if I'm flipping wrong here, but really, should they not? If the roller coaster is not in good working condition, well, hello, ding, ding, dong, dong, common sense, they should not even be operating that machinery. Because, I mean, look what happened. Where was it? Was it Alton Towers a couple of years? I think it was a couple of years ago now in the old UK. Well, they were flipping dangling upside down. And one dear lass, oh, God bless her, lost a leg. Or part of a leg. God love her. You know, stuck in the carriages. I mean, imagine my delicious little babies flipping dangling from a flipping very high flipping heart upside down on a flipping roller coaster. Do you say, well, they should not even be operating that machinery, because who's to say that something like that could not happen to that roller coaster? Do you say? So why are they continuing to let passengers go in these, there we go, go in these carriages to go on that roller coaster? And why, God bless, why, because that's what we have to say, why are these man and woman going on there? Knowing this? Say, I mean, where's the flipping sense? I mean, I wouldn't go on it last time, no. I do believe, I could be wrong here, so if I'm wrong, my delicious little babies, then I am sorry for this, I apologise, which I will apologise for. I'm pretty sure over the decades there were two who passed away. Hello, little spider. There was two who passed away on that same roller coaster. See, I never trust it, you see. Not at all, you see. And if my spirit says no, do not go and do something, do not go and do it. Do you see what I'm saying? So I actually said to him, I says, you know what? I says, well, if that's what you told me, I said, oh, do not be surprised if we flipping hear something. Do you see what I'm saying? My delicious little babies, they should shut that down, because that is not in good working order. Do you see? And anybody who goes on it, well, I'll tell you what, I don't know. Either they've got, it's only a figure of speech, my delicious little babies. I mean, God bless them, because that's what we have to say. They've either got flipping death wish, or they're just what you call, it's another figure of speech, little flipping daredevils. Do you see what I mean? But let me tell you, there's no way you'd see me play games like that. Not a chance. Do you see what I mean? When I was younger, I used to, you know, love all of these, you know what I mean? And even now, I mean, still on the fairground, I still go on some, you know what I mean? I mean, the ones that flipping spin all the time, I mean, they make me feel a little bit flipping nauseous, you know, like the old waltzers and all that. Oh, dearie me. Oh, turns your flipping tummy. Do you know what I mean? My delicious little baby's all little spider now. He's on my tripod. He's going like the clappers. Look, oh, he's just gone across my screen, okay? Oh, he's really investigating, the old spider, okay? Anyway, so that's the end of my video, so I wouldn't, not a chance would I get on it. But yeah, I'll still go on, you know, the fun fair. You know, you go on a few rides, but me and the waltzers just do not get on, you know, the flipping spin. Do you know what I mean? You get off and your flipping tummy's flipping upside down. You know what I mean? But years ago, you know, when you're young, you can go on all these things. You know what I mean? I'll go on other fast ones. You know what I mean? And another one that, I mean, I used to, when I was younger, I used to be with old hats and everything. Never bothered me. But as I got older, no. And another one that frightens me a bit, you know, is the old, what's it called? The pirate ship. You know, because it goes really flipping high. Well, I just keep my flipping eyes closed. You know, because when I've gone on with my beautiful and delicious little, oh, God, love them, how I love them so, my baby daughters, you know, we've all gone on. And they go, Mum, this is why you got your eyes closed, you know, it's really exciting. I said, not for me, it isn't. I'm flipping holding on for flipping dear life. Do you see what I mean? It's the heart of it. And it goes, woo, woo. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Anyway, that's all I have to say about delicious babies, okay? So I'm not frightened of fairs and that, you know what I mean? It's just I know something tells me and my spirit tells me no. I cannot even step forward, you know, to go on that ride. No, not at all. Anyway, so really they should do themselves a favour, old Blackpool, and flipping shut that ride down. Because to me, safety. Do you see what I mean? What's happening to all the safety? Do you see what I mean? It seems to be going out the window. Or could it be that they are wanting, there we go, something to happen? Do you see what I mean? I know that sounds nasty, my delicious babies, but that's just my thoughts. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Because who in the right mind would leave a ride like that open? You just wouldn't. There's no sense to it at all. Anyway, so that's the end of my video. So thank you once again. Thank you so very much for even taking the time to listen to me. Oh, the sun's gone in. Oh, he hasn't got his little hat on. Oh, he might come back out again. Oh, good morning, my beautiful little birdie. Oh, little pigeon. They all come for something to eat this morning, yes. But they're used to me, you see. So, you know, little birdies will come. Anyway, so until my next video, thank you so very much once again for even taking the time to listen to my video, okay? And please, a smile a day keeps the doctor away. And please take care of yourselves. And please take care, of others, okay? And please give a listening ear. Goes a long way. This little spider keeps going across my screen, you know. Anyway, obviously likes the limelight. Likes to be on the camera, okay? Anyway, and, oh, hello. Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Crow. Oh, got a beautiful large crow here now. You're all right, my little baby? Oh, they're so beautiful, you know. They're all so beautiful. Anyway, you're right, my darling. Anyway, there's a lot of distractions, isn't there? Anyway, and not in a nasty way. It's all, you know, wonderful and juicy and delish. And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends or to some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy and super duper delish and that you love them so. And the sun's back out, so it's a beautiful day. Oh, yes, it is. And I'm going to enjoy it, okay? So until my next video, sending you all so very much love. How I love you all so. You're beautiful, wonderful, juicy and delicious. And I love you with all my heart, okay? And please have a beautiful morning, evening or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Please enjoy yourself. You only get one life, okay? So until my next video, God bless, much love. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.